Hi, I'm Samsun Lobe. Welcome to this episode of Collecting the Future. So here we have another Kickstarter campaign. This is Plunderlings by Lone Coconut. Great name for a company. They released their Kickstarter back in 2019. I think it did extremely well. I think they doubled the total that they were after. I think they did 18, something like that figures. These Plunderlings were the first ones they did. They're sort of like a goblin demon type creature. I think they look really cool. I didn't back them at the time. Just didn't really appeal to me back then, or maybe I didn't have the money ready. But I've since bought them, and I'm glad they did. I'll go into the Kickstarter details on a previous video. So if you watch the video I've done on Legendary by the Meta Travelers, that goes quite a lot into the Kickstarter campaign and the pluses and the cons from buying from Kickstarter. So with these figures, they're Plunderlings and also have Plunderstrongs. There are also Plunderlongs, Plunderbeaks and Plunderfrogs. So they've since released quite a few different series in this line, which is great to see that they keep going with them. I really like this series. The packaging on these is great. The design of the characters is great. My only drawback with these is this is what typically happens with this kind of figure. So I don't know if you can see the actual sculpt on this figure. So we have Berserker Mango here, obviously in mango color. And then if you look at this one, so Cursed Northrag, it's effectively exactly the same sculpt, just with some different pieces added to it, different colorways. I mean, that's fine, but just be prepared that they're not completely different sculpts. Exactly the same with the Plunderlings as well. They're all the same. Come in these little crates, which I think is great packaging. So they look really cool, like the feet on the bottom. So really cool. I bought all of these from Big Bad Toy Store in the US. I paid between $25 and $35 each, so they're pretty well priced. Couldn't find them in the UK anywhere. That might have changed now. You might be able to get them at Comics and Cocktails and Infinity, etc. But I couldn't, so I imported them all. I put them all through my US postal system as well, so that was a good way of doing it. Again, it's a unique IP, so there's a question over whether they would be collectible, valuable in the future. Maybe, maybe not. The fact that they're releasing different series all the time now is a good sign for this. If they keep going, then that's a good thing, especially because they're bringing out different sort of variations of creatures in the Plunderverse. I quite like that, which is cool. So again, one to watch out for. And if you can get them in the UK, I'd grab a couple of these figures. They're well worth collecting. Thanks very much for watching. Please check out my other videos.